What's up, guys? We got a Hitbox here for the Nintendo Switch, for the PC. I'm not sure what else it works for, but it's pretty sick looking, and I suck at it, but I'll get better as we go. Let's just test it and see how it works. I've only tried it once so far, and it worked beautifully. I can't say I played beautifully, but we're just gonna go into training mode on Street Fighter 2 and check it out and just see all the options it has available. Before we go into this manual, let's just get a quick look at the device. It comes with a USB-C to USB-A cable. So you could plug this directly into your Switch and this into the side of the Duel Pad, or you can plug this into the Switch dock and then you can plug the USB-C into the front of the Duel Pad. So it works both ways. When I tested it, I plugged it directly into the Switch portably and I used a C to C and it worked perfectly fine. This Magtame C to C keeps picking up my my watch parts. But all right, so my instruction manual just fell. Let me grab that. All right, so it comes in this bag, bubble wrap, and it comes with a couple extra little things. You got a keycap puller because this does use computer keys. So a couple little metal feet, I think, to kind of stand to tilt it up a little bit, and the little rubber feet for the bottom of it. So this is another one of those plexiglass style hitboxes that have been coming out. They've been getting a lot more popular lately. There's a couple of other companies that I've done some reviews for and that I will be doing some reviews for in the very near future that have similar things available. This is just kind of like, I don't know why this is here. It's just kind of it's an option. It's also a sample, like an example of what you can do. So you can remove this top layer and you can put your own game art underneath it if you want. Maybe I'll do that, but I kind of like the way it looks, just nice and clean like it does right there. I mean, it just has this nice, clean, minimalistic look. So it's pretty cool. It has a tiny little LCD in the corner right there, and that just shows kind of what buttons are being pressed, what input mode it's on. It still has some little packing material on it, so just let's get a quick look at these buttons here. They look like they're deep, or I mean they're tall, but they're really not. If you see from the side right there, some button press. Oh, they feel great. They're using Kalih green, I think it is. I could be wrong. I'll put it in the description what the type of switches they're using are. But obviously are hot swappable, and you can put in whatever it is that you prefer. I'm not sure what it is. So this says Cross A16. I don't know if that's the model of this Duel Pad. Yeah, it's the Duel Pad A16. So real quick, let's take a look at this quick guide. Basically, the input modes has D input, Switch, PS4, Xbox One, HID KB, the USB keyboard mode, and your default X input mode. It works just like a Pro Controller without sticks on Nintendo Switch. So it's got a pass-through port on here. I guess you can use the console authentication device to plug into a pass-through port for authentication. I'm not sure about all that stuff. I'm just going to let you guys take a quick look at this if it applies to anything you do or you're interested in. I haven't done much PC gaming. I honestly really just game on the Switch and my retro handhelds. So here's all the button mapping information right there for those who need it or want it. I'm going to move this paper aside now, just set it right there with that artwork, and we're just going to plug this thing in, and it's just powered by the Switch. I mean, I'm sure actually there's no batteries or anything, so it's a wired controller. It has to be plugged into something in order for it to be powered, but the Switch alone has enough juice to power it on its own. And I'm curious because I haven't tested it yet to see if A to C is going to power. I don't see why this would be included and a USB C to C wouldn't be. So we'll try it this way instead of using the Magtame cable this time, which would be coming directly out of the top right here in this USB-C port. But instead we're going to go to the USB-A port right here and try that out. It's a much longer cord than I'd like to use in this video because it kind of is distracting, but let's just test it with the one that comes with. So let's just get that in there. I have this thing where I always put in USB-C cables upside down, but actually I'm doing it the right way this time. It's just tight. There we go. Okay. So, you know, I'm just gonna kind of bring this around the back of my light and back over so most of the cable is out of view. And we're gonna just plug it in right there like that. We're gonna power on the switch. And let's see if this turns on. We might have to go into pairing mode first. Okay, so it looks like this this thing is some kind of pass-through thing for connecting to the computer for some kind of configurations, because you'll see I'm gonna take this off right now, unless I just don't have it in all the way, which I feel like I do. But just watch how seamless it works with the C to C cable. Just it has to be a yeah, C on both ends. So I'm gonna plug it into the switch. And if I'm wrong about this and just something was glitching on me right now, I'll let you guys know in the description, or I'll put it in a pinned comment. But this should just turn right on. Look at that. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I guess C to C. Maybe it'll work. That's, you know what? That's what it is. So that right USB-A port is your configuration port for PC and stuff like that. Whatever that does, this cable right here, what you will do is you'll plug the C side into your controller and USB-A side into your Nintendo Switch dock. That's the way that's gonna work. I'm 99% sure about that. So I don't really have an ideal setup here, as you can see, still for this kind of situation. So bear with me. I'm terrible at playing with these hitboxes as it is. But as you can see, we got the buttons mapped correctly. Just to be sure, I really would like to get that cable out of the way of my buttons. So look, right here what we have is an optional up button here, and then the one that they normally use down here. I guess on a computer, you know, you have WASD, but I'm not familiar with any of that because I use joysticks or D-pads. So this is so new to me and super foreign, and it's really strange to play. But I know it's just like anything. I'm not a good typer either. So for those of you who know how to use a keyboard well, I'm sure you'll acclimate really quick. But for me, it just takes a little bit. Let's go into Street Fighter. Just do a quick little test, see if we can pull off a couple Hadoukens, Shoryukens. And that's about it, because I don't know many more moves than that in the fighting games. And I'm sure, you know, you could mod this, you could change all the colors. There's turbo buttons up here. It looks clean and it's huge. This one can fit on your lap, no problem. And that's probably the way you should be playing with this thing, or at least have some kind of little table in front of you and playing on like a proper TV. Because this is just not really cutting it here. But hey, this is just for show right here. I'm trying to move this over like that. Now I got a little bit more room. So yeah, I haven't learned everything about configuring this because you gotta go on the website and all that. I'll have the Duel Pad website linked in the description. Alright, you already said that, dude. That's just, I was about to use the D-pad over here. See, that's how awkward it is for me to use this thing. But I know that there's people out there that love them, and I could understand how. It just requires acclimation, and quite a bit of acclimation for me. So we're just going to go to no fight request, because I definitely don't want to request during this battle. But it's just going to be me against Ken, who's just going to stand there and let me beat him up. So I'm going to show you that I can pull off some fireballs with it and Shoryukens, but it's still a little bit hard for me to move and jump around. So like left, forward, jump back, jump forward. So let's try to do a fireball. There it is. Let's do a Shoryuken. See, it's a little bit difficult for me. Alright, let's see if I get that super. So that would be... there it is! Look! It's pretty easy to acclimate. I think, you know, if I was actually fighting someone right now, I'd be doing terrible. So, okay, jump into the right, kick. Oh, you know what? I have this mapped from my controller. So this thing, you know what? Real quick, let me go into let me go into controller settings. That's what I want, and I want to Pro Custom. I want to change that to, I guess Type A would probably be the right one. Let's just see if this thing's set up like by default to work with the proper button mapping, because I changed my button mapping on a controller for the way I like it to be. But obviously for like a fight pad or a fight stick, you know, you want your weak, medium, strong punch, your weak, medium, strong kick right here. So let's see now. Yep, well that's my kick, and that's my, no, it's not mapped correctly. All right, so I don't have it mapped correctly. You know what, maybe if I press start one more time and go to that second option, let's see if that second option, it's on Pro. I don't understand what type. You know what, let's just go custom. Let's just go custom. Okay, so custom A Pro controller. So light punch we're gonna have here. Wait, so then what's that gonna be? It's gonna be Y is light punch. All right, that's right. X is medium punch. Yeah, that's right. And then R should be, okay, so all right, so B is light kick. Yep. A medium kick, and L should be, okay, L. See, L and L are over here, so we need to use the R's. So R, we're gonna make heavy punch. I'm not even gonna worry about those triple ones for now. And then ZR, we're gonna make heavy kick. All right. So I'm gonna press start, or actually just press back, continue. I hope this works, because it'll be a lot easier for me to at least pretend I know what I'm doing if the buttons are in the right place. Is that all right? I think I got it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. So we got it mapped correctly now. I think there is a default setting for it. Actually, I don't know. I think it looked like they had L and R when you need R1 and R2. So anyway, let's see if I can jump and kick him. Okay, up and to the right. Yeah, man. Let's see if we get the super. Yeah. Look at the little LED down at the bottom. Going nuts. So this is a lot of fun. I think this is something that I could acclimate to. I don't know if I will get around to it because, you know, this is, okay, so that's working as jump 2. So for those of you who would prefer this button, it works too. I just don't know, like, my fingers don't know what to do. It's just like I'm trying to type. I really require a lot of acclimation. But for those of you that know, I think you're gonna love this thing. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I just wanted to show you the Duel Pad. I got a couple more hitboxes coming soon to show you. Actually, I have them here waiting to go, so we will take a look at those soon. And this is just a relatively short, quick one showing you stuff that I don't even know how to work with, but we'll get there. All right, you guys, one last look. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.